Welcome back to the Cyber Executive. We are here at GPSEC, hosted by GuidePoint Security in St. Louis at the beautiful Energizer Stadium here behind us. I have my guest, Yair Sabin, with Air Security. Yair, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, so, we were talking before the podcast about how fast exploits and everything is happening because of AI. What's your take on that? Where's things going? What's keeping you up at night on that thing?
First of all, it's great to be here. The weather isn't so good, but St. Louis is fine as always. And I like the view. The view is great. So
Yeah,
if you're just
definitely
listening, you should look to the video. So I'm Yair from Air Security. We're a car company. We working in Israel. We have 25 people working hard. I have a complicated take on how things are getting. I think that even without Mythos, attackers still have the upper hand. We launched this thing called MOAK a couple of weeks back, MOAK.ai. You can check it out. MOAK, mother of all calves. And we tried to exploit each high-profile CVEs, each non-exploitable vulnerabilities, very fast. Like whenever it drops, we try to exploit it. We're using Opus, just it. And whenever it drops, we try to exploit it. And we got some amazing results. I think that the best example is that we managed to exploit, again, an exploitation script from React to Shell, after React to Shell was dropped, in 22 minutes later. Now, this is scary because this is the thing. Finding vulnerabilities is kind of a different skill. It's like, it's not coding. It's like researching.
Right.
But exploiting the vulnerabilities, this is basically engineering. So when the model is good at engineering, and most of them are, it's going to be good in exploiting things. So because of that, I think that the labs, they're trying to tell the story that model can be good at coding and not be good at cyber. For me, it's not the case. Like everything that's built over engineering can make attackers faster. And the last sentence here is that the only rational thing for any attacker group to do is to exploit vulnerabilities really fast. Like whenever a 0 day is dropped, come one day, whenever a new CV is dropped, to try exploit it very fast and then do like spray and pray.
Yeah. Yeah. And because obviously once the vendors know about it, they're going to try to patch it as quickly as possible. And then we're going to, so they're going to try to take advantage of that as soon as they can, especially if it's something that's happening from the outside. Right. So with, the latest news from Anthropic and Mythos and stuff, how is that going to change the industry? And obviously we don't want that technology out there to the bad guys, but sooner or later, it's probably going to be out there one way or another. Right.
Yeah, for sure. I think Mythos and Project Glasswing are bad news for enterprises in the short term.
Mm-hmm.
In the long run, you can try to claim that maintainers will produce product without vulnerabilities. I think that in 2 years, 3 years, we'll see more and more maintainers launching products without vulnerabilities. But in the meantime, attackers exploiting very fast. Maintainers may be doing this like next generation AI powered SaaS by Mythos, but enterprises, most of them doesn't get even reach to Mythos, and most of them doesn't accelerate their patching speed yet. Now, I think that the attacking speed has already gone to like less than an hour, right? Less than an hour. And enterprise are not at level at all. Like usually CI/CD, just CI/CD take you like a couple of hours.
Yeah.
And enterprise should perfect their patching in.
Yeah.
They got to.
Yeah. And, obviously the bigger the enterprise, the harder it is to do it. It makes it more complicated and everything too. So definitely get that part of it. Well, Yair, thank you very much for being on the podcast short here today. Enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thank you.
And
thank you very much.
welcome to St. Louis. So,
Thanks.
All right. Thank you, sir.